Hi everyone, welcome to the Oracle Card Sessions, and this is the pack of Raise Your Vibration by Kyle Gray. So Kyle Gray is a spiritual teacher and a best-selling author who has wrote over 8 books, and the idea is that in any moment you can make a choice to raise your vibration and take the opportunity. And sometimes when we're overwhelmed and overloaded, we have to just think of one thing that we can do in that moment. Have 5 minutes out. Sit back, whether you practice mindfulness, meditation, yoga, or anything like that, and whether you don't, just having that 5 minutes out. So the card that's come out is I'm protected by Source. Okay, so what the card tells us is when this card comes to you, a divine stream of protective light is pouring over you, your aura and your space. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in the past, but this is not in the present. The life force of the universe is helping you move beyond limited thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe or making you prepare for the world. The part of your psyche that thinks that the worst possible outcome is not a bad part. Vulnerable and tender parts are trying to protect you, but today the message you need to hear is that you are safe. Do you believe it? If you are uncertain, if you are fearful, and if you are exposed, call in the lights of Source. The high frequency energy will detect any low vibrations, ill intentions, or even people who are not considering your well-being or working towards your highest good. Know that you are strong and that you are seen and stronger when you unite with the universe. Its ever-present love and light hold you through the darkest of times. Today it's reminding you that you are protected and it is safe for you to move forward. The vibe of the day is I am surrounded by Source light. So sometimes we don't realise there are people in the workplace, in the family, people we've been in relationships with. There may be things going on that activate different emotions and feelings within you that you've in the past had to hide and not be able to talk about. And as anyone who knows and understands, the idea of the shadow is often those parts of ourselves get repressed or tucked away until we're in a time in our life where we can recognise those parts and, when needed, share those with a trusted person like a therapist or a coach or a really good friend that you can trust. And so it's about believing that you are not those parts, as those have been parts of yourself that you ended up feeling for various reasons. And now it's about being able to just recognise that and accept that that served a purpose at that particular time. And the protective factor also serves a purpose. And one of the key elements for a lot of people is about being able to really ground themselves. And that can just mean something simple like taking your attention to your feet and imagining that you're connecting with the earth, or that you take your attention down to the core of the earth and imagine that you are being bathed in beautiful, radiant gold and silver energy. And by doing this, this takes your attention and energy and focus towards a way of experiencing something that should be a better experience than the one of connecting with those parts of yourself that don't feel so good anymore. So it's not about dismissing them and eradicating them or overlooking them. It's about acknowledging and accepting that that's a facet of who you are, and then about connecting and grounding and then saying, I feel safe and protected. And keep doing that, keep grounding yourself and keep saying that. So hopefully this helps and helps you feel more inspired and uplifted.